Here with Tennessee tight end Jacob Warren. This is a much easier interview to do because I've known you literally since birth.
Oh yeah.
You've been at Tennessee, is this your sixth year?
Sixth year. Oh yeah.
So many other guys came and left when it wasn't going their way. And we had this discussion. You never thought about going anywhere else. How come?
Just because this is home, man. Like you said, you've known me for years and years now, and I know so many people around this town that really appreciate me and that really support me and love me and care for me, and that's something I just wasn't willing to give up. I think that this place means a lot to me. The Power T means a lot to me. It's given me a lot. I have 2 degrees from there now, so just everything, all the combination of all those things is really special for me.
You lead me right into that. You've got 2 degrees. What are the 2 degrees in?
Kinesiology was my undergraduate, and then my master's was in agricultural leadership, education, and communication.
You're already smarter than me.
Yeah, it's a lot of words.
Which didn't take much. What are you going to plan on doing with this?
I kind of want to do a lot of different things, right? It just kind of depends. For the longest time when I was an undergrad, I wanted to be a chiropractor. So I want to go to chiropractic school, have my own office. Now it's just looking like, kind of owning my own businesses and kind of fitting in how I fit in, whatever that looks like. I don't know. There's not much. There's plans, right, but not much that I don't know. There are a lot of question marks in the future. So.
Well, one thing that's not a question mark is been your commitment to academics.
Yeah.
Don't know that there's any other, haven't found any, 5-time SEC academic honor roll athletes.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you in your heart?
It makes me happy because I know that it makes my parents happy. I know it makes my grandmothers happy. I know it makes everyone that sees it, super proud of me. And it's funny because after the 5th time, right, you get that plaque. The plaques come a little bit later in the mail, so we kind of get them in the mail a few months after, whatever. Probably because
Yeah, it's old hat being honored like that.
Right. So they'll come in the mail and we'll get them, and it's almost gotten to the point where it's just another plaque. But man, it is really special when you say it like that, right? It's 5 times is amazing, and it's an amazing accomplishment. And obviously, there's been other what's the word? Just been recognized for other academic things.
Sure.
And, definitely something I pride myself on, and am happy that that's very valuable to me as a person.
I do have to ask you a football question. You were here during the Jeremy Pruitt time of offense, where we're going to try to win 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're here in the Josh Heupel, we're first one to 50 wins.
Yeah.
How different is the offense for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously fun to be a part of, right? Just as fun as it is to watch. I promise you it's even more fun to be a part of.
I'm sure.
Just getting used to scoring a lot of points, getting used to being almost upset if you only score 35, right? Which is wild, but that's the new standard, right? That's the standard that we've set as an offense, is that we're going to be one of the fastest offenses in the nation, talking about tempo, and 2, just we're going to score a lot of points, and we're going to put a lot of pressure on the other team's offense to be able to keep up with us. Being a part of it, just as a tight end, I think we do a lot of things that people don't really, understand or realize is kind of going on. We do a lot of, things behind the scenes, I guess, if you want to call it, to make everything else kind of click and work. And I think that I take a lot of pride in that because, we love the recognition, right? We love catching touchdowns. Yeah. We love first downs, all those big things. But my career has not necessarily been highlighted with that, right? It's been a lot of me just doing my job and trying to do it at the highest level, getting rewarded whenever, whenever I do. But being able to do those things that, people don't really realize behind the scenes that are making everything kind of work.
So I expect you to have a long NFL career.
Yeah.
And that's your hope. When you're done with the NFL, will Knoxville be home again?
I would love to have a home in Knoxville. I guess if I have a long career in the NFL, I could probably afford a home in Knoxville, right? But, I see my family probably still being here. I definitely
still at Farragut games on Friday nights?
Man, maybe still at Farragut. Maybe be coaching the games, you know what I mean? Like maybe if it comes down to it. But, man, I love Knoxville. I love this town. I love what it's done for me.
You're the only one of all the interviews that I'll probably say this to, but since I've known you so long, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Have a great year.
Yeah, I will.